exciting that you joined us today because I'm excited. I get to showcase another wonderful woman who wows. Lois Warnock is here for her VIP member spotlight moment to share who she is, what she does, and the amazing impact she has in the world. Lois, thank you so much for joining me today.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I'm
Lois,
excited.
it is exciting. Lois, would you tell me a little bit about who you are and then tell me what you do in your business because it's just phenomenal what you do.
Oh, thank you so much. And, a little bit about myself. I feel like I've lived three lifetimes in this one lifetime. My husband and I blended families about 18 years ago. So we have between us 8 children, 15 grandchildren, two great grandchildren, and they range from a month old to in their late 20s, maybe even 30. I might have lost track there somewhere, but so it's always exciting, and it's pretty much the norm because I grew up with 12 in my family being raised, and I am actually a spiritual psychic artist, um, a medium, an energy coach, a healer, and just lover of anything spiritual. I always get excited about. My business is Soul Divinity Healing and Art, which came about 10 years ago. And um, I was introduced to psychic art about 9 years ago on my track of my own personal healing and on an adventure to Alaska. And so um, it was kind of like I got hit with a brick when I was told that I was a psychic artist, and I had no idea what that was and what the heck do I do with that. So came home after a couple of weeks of very intense studies, and moved from being what I call in the bureaucracy of government work, as a manager, not for profit, business coach, all of that kind of stuff, and let go of that to really seek out my own personal healing due to chronic illnesses, cancer. I've had a couple near death experiences with severe infections, and just not being able to access the healing through the traditional medical. And so that's what kind of led me on my way to that. And so, in the midst of all that, I became this psychic artist and have brought through over 1,000 spirit guides, people in spirit, loved ones, through the process of psychic art, which is they have me draw them. So I sit down with a client, and now it's great because we can do it via Zoom or other technology has really helped. So it doesn't have to be a personal in-person contact. So
Wonderful.
yeah, so I've had some really amazing sessions, and as I draw them, they channel the messages for the client to help with guidance. All aspects, whoever comes through is that person's spirit guide that needs to come through to help with those specific areas. So it's been really a fascinating journey for sure.
That is amazing. So, if someone wanted to reach out and connect with you and investigate more about this fabulous service that you're offering and this healing modality, how would people connect with you?
Yes, my website is www.loiswarnock.com. It's also connected to the Soul Divinity Healing and Art name as well as the Facebook. But the website has examples of many of the guides that I've drawn. It has information on the programs and the bookings for sessions, whether you want your spirit guide drawing, or perhaps you just want a mediumship and reading to contact your guide and see what's to assist you in your journey, or if there's an issue, and anything goes, right? So we trust that the guides come through, and they always have. They're amazing. An amazing resource for each and every one of you. If you could imagine sitting on a park bench with somebody in spirit, or whether it's a loved one or a guide, and you could ask them anything and they would assist you in that. That's kind of what it's like. So, yeah, and I also have a Facebook page for Soul Divinity Healing and Art as well. And also my email is Lois Warnock at telus.net. Another service that I offer as well is, of course, the artist in me, which is commission paintings and also spiritual paintings. So they can be a painting of your spirit guide, or just simply spiritually inspired paintings. And I also teach a range of, from children to adults, about intuitive art, bringing out your intuitive art. And I also have a couple students that are actually doing the journey of becoming a psychic artist. And so the commissioned art I love, bringing forward, putting into life on the canvas, and taking maybe even some of the old paintings and redoing them for people to match the colors in their house. So it's actually been quite interesting on what people want in their art, and anything goes. I love it. And so those are some ways that you can access. You can also access me through contact information on my website.
Fantastic, Lois. So you mentioned a couple of programs that you offer: the mediumship, the artistry. Can you give me a quick synopsis of what packages you have available to us?
Well, I have, some of the packages are like 30-minute sessions, mediumship sessions for guidance, and an hour. You could actually, I'm pretty flexible. You can book whatever you think you need, or we can start with half an hour, and if you need more, well, then that's what happens. And they always guide. But the spirit guide drawing session is also a mediumship session, because they bring through the messages. So that's available. But I also have available a year-long mentorship program, which I started back in June. So it'll be going till this coming May. But I am bringing out a new year-long, it's actually a combination of spiritual coaching, but also you see the feminine Buddha painting behind me, Green Tara. I was so amazed by the energy and the process. So I am actually going to be announcing a year-long painting program where you can actually paint your own, but it's also about going inward and with the spirit coaching as well. So it'll give you, it'll be up to a year. I haven't quite defined exactly, but I'm really excited about that. And in January and February, I'm actually releasing Spirit Guide Oracle card deck that I've been working on, and it contains 44 of the spirit guides that have come through over the last 9 years, with guidance, with crystal connections, and the energy surrounding those crystals. And also to complement that will be available spirit guide journal. It'll be a perpetual journal, and it'll be a journal that you can connect with any of the guides and really do some inward discoveries. And and I promise that it's going to be amazing, because the energy in creating it is truly amazing. So I'm excited about bringing those out to the world as well.
Oh, that does sound exciting and amazing. And Lois, I just love having you and the energy you bring to our WOW VIP community. What was it about WOW that made you join our VIP members?
I've always been a advocate and supporter of women in business. And when I saw, I mean, I think we met way back when, somewhere in one of those environments, and I thought, oh, this is really cool. Okay, so just got interested, and that's how that happened. So yeah, I'm excited.
That's wonderful. I'm so glad that you're accessing resources and coming to our online events and sharing your wisdom with our community as well. Lois, I'm excited for where the future holds for you and your business, and I can't wait to share this message that you will be wowing the world with your services. So thank you for joining us, and anyone watching this video, please contact Lois, loiswarnock.com, and find out all about her amazing healing services, her short-term and long-term programs that connect you with your spirit guides and yourself for a great healing. Thanks, Lois, for joining me today. I so appreciate that you're here.
Thank you so much. It's been great. Thank you so much.